Two new coaches to our baseball coaching staff. Brock Ungricht is going to be our volunteer coach this year. He played for me for 3 years and a pretty distinguished career here at San Diego State. Signed with the Yankees. Was coach last year at Kearney High School. He's going to be a volunteer coach. And Eric Valenzuela is going to be our new pitching coach. He comes to us from USD, where he spent 6 years as their pitching coach. We feel very fortunate to have both of these guys working for us here at San Diego State, and hopefully things will go as they went for us last year, business as usual. We've got two quality guys that we've added to our coaching staff, and we're looking forward to getting to work.
Eric, how do you look at making the transition from USD to San Diego State, and in a sense directly competing with a lot of the kids that you helped bring to USD, and now trying to get that done here at San Diego State?
Well, it's a big honor for me to be here. USD was a great place for me. I was there for 6 years, and it was great to me and my family. Great to my career. I thank Coach Hill and all the administration there. This for me is an opportunity to, I think that this place is definitely a program on the rise after what they did last year. It was just a place that's always been in the back of my mind of wanting to be at one day. Obviously, it's not a big transition for me as far as location. I'm actually about 2 miles from here, so it's a lot easier when it comes to that. But I'm very excited to be here. I think it's going to be it's been a smooth transition. Coach Gwynn made me feel real comfortable since since I've been here, and I'm just very excited to be here. This is going to be it's a special place. It's a special place to be with the academics, with the location, obviously with the facilities and what the baseball program has been doing, and it's been on the rise. And I think we can hopefully I can help get us to that next step.
Eric, is there going to be a change in philosophy on the pitching staff?
I'm not sure. I'm still trying to fill out the guys. I know a lot of these guys have been with, or a couple of these guys have been with Coach Filker for a while, and I'm trying to get them to open up to new ideas and stuff that I'm going to bring along. But it's a lot of new guys, which is good. I might have not recruited them, but it's kind of all they know, at this point. So it's been good. We've been at it for a couple of days here, and it seems to be working really well. And it's a change for a lot of these guys, but sometimes change is good.
How long do you feel like you know what you've got and what you guys can do and what they can't and what you?
I think the one change that we've made from what I'm hearing with the pitchers is it's going to be a slower transition for me as far as for them throwing wise. I think they kind of got into it pretty quickly once the fall started with throwing and bullpens and things like that. I like to take the time a little bit to get their arms strengthened and do a lot of that kind of stuff before we get into it heavy against hitters and that kind of thing. I want them to be able to last strongly through the year and be strong regional time as they were at the beginning of the season. So it's a little different when it comes to that kind of the throwing part of it, but they're going to be ready. Definitely be ready.
Tony, I know that I think it's pretty clear that there's really no way Brock can possibly fill the shoes of Mike Williford. But what I was going to get somebody like Eric, who's familiar with this town and has done the job he's done, it has to make you feel great. I mean, when you lose a rusty filter, such a big part of your whole program for the last decade, to be able to go across town and get somebody like Eric, I think you got to feel very pleased that this was all able to work out the way it did.
Yeah, absolutely. It was, but you know what? These are the kind of things that happen when you win. And I told these guys the same thing, is that they want to be head coaches one day. And last year we had a great year, and obviously Stanford was very interested in getting Rusty to be their pitching coach. And I just feel extremely fortunate that there was somebody down the road close enough who we had watched build pretty good pitching staff over at USD, who was interested in possibly coming here. And so. Yeah, I mean, the stars were aligned. It just kind of worked out in that direction for us. But but now that it's done, it's kind of business as usual. I mean, we're going to try to win. That's, our goal hasn't changed. We're going to try to, put a quality team out on the field and try to win. And in the back of your mind, if you continue to win, people are going to be interested in the people you have working for you. So, I've let them know, hey, I'm not going to step in there. I'm not going to stand in their way if that opportunity comes. But, you're here right now, so let's get to work. So we've been kind of chomping at the bit to get to work. So you're right. I feel extremely fortunate that it's worked out this well for us.